partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again to Barkley out of the gun. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
14. And a Jaguar 1st down.
Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Nifty running by Barkley there on first down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson. He's letting this one go. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Will Fuller. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Ravens 0. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Miller. He's at the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much? He's got a man, complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Paris Campbell, 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 14, Ravens 7. Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30.
That it?
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 73 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Ravens 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And they go play action with Wilson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Wilson will throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. A first down carry for Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
On first down, Allen. It's caught on the right side, Williams. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
18-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Allen. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And goal.
From the gun, Allen. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
His kick is
point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it first and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
The extra point is good.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
that's caught at the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun. Allen letting one go deep for the end zone. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now it's second down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Allen will try again on second down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteed.
That's caught inside the 20. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On second and 7, Allen flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Allen hit. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
We'll tie the game. 28 all. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Now Wilson on first down. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Andy Isabella with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Wilson forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now Austin. They'll start with the option. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike's 42. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
He's checking.
Operating from the gun. Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
35.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
You thought you
And
had
he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Wilson now operating from the gun. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
41.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Allen now on first down. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Light 42, light 42.
To throw again, Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Campbell making the catch. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 41 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it tough.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Kevin Pierre-Louis, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
3rd and 14.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
He's letting it got his man complete. 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Wilson to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
43.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Allen hit. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 82 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Tyrell Williams. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Allen. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.